Hello world, how is life? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Andros.
Demi here.
In today's video, we have another language diary which we will cover a topic that everybody would have to know in our daily life, which is time and date. Wouldn't be that hard of a topic, but very crucial. Let's go.
Let's start with Mandarin as always. First, we are going to talk about the day of the week from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so Monday basically is the first day of the week. So we say 星期一.
星期一, first day.
Yeah, and then Tuesday is 星期二. So on and so on. Basically, we add 星期 in front of the number. But be careful because Sunday is a little bit different. We usually call it 星期天 or 星期日, but not 星期七. How about if you want to know which day is it, you can ask 今天星期几? 今天 basically is today. 星期几, like which day of the week.
Let's give an example. Like for example, which day do you go to school? It would be 你去学校? Right, 学校?
学校,
Okay, 你去学校星期几?
No. Usually we put 星期几 at the beginning. So 你星期几去学校?
Oh, interesting. Got it. 你星期几去学校? And the answer would be 你星期五去学校 is like Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So next, we are going to talk about the date. So basically, we just put whichever month plus the date and year. You can put it at the very end or very beginning. Months is easy. It's not like English, January, February. It doesn't have anything to do with one another. In Chinese, it's just the first month, the second month. So 一月, 二月, yeah. So month is 月. So you basically just put the number. It's much easier to remember than in English.
That sounds good. Yeah, there's no special word or anything for each month.
Yeah. And then for the date part, we always say something something 日 in written language and in like for verbal communication. When you just say something something 号.
Give example.
For example, today is January 28th. So we say 今天是1月28号.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if you written down like a diary or something, you may written down as 1月28日. How about January 5th?
Okay, it would be 今天是1月5号.
Good.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Happy birthday. By the way, it's his birthday on February 5th.
Yay! Happy belated birthday. It's like 2 weeks ago.
How about the year part? We usually just say something something 年. So 年 is year. For example, this year is 2021. So 2021年. Yeah, so how about asking for the date? The most easy way, maybe you have already noticed this, anything that has something to do with number, you use 几 as a question word. So if you want to ask the date, you can say 几月几号, like which year, which month and which day. Or you can say 几年, like which year. Yeah.
几年?
Yes. Like
which year?
Yes.
What?
I don't know how to explain that, but that is how I'm used to say 几年. Maybe because it's a 4-digit number.
Okay. Okay, I'll just take it as a lesson.
We are going to talk about the actual time. So for something o'clock, we say 点. For example, 1:50, we say 1点, and then 50 is 50分. Remember before we talked about when, 什么时候. So for 什么时候, you can give a very specific time, or you can give like a date, or even the day of the week, like all the things we covered today. And if you want to ask specific time, for example, today when are you going to school or something like that, you can ask 几点, so that the person knows you are asking about the specific time.
Welcome to the Vietnamese portion of this video. First, let's cover day of the week. So day of the week itself is pronounced thứ, which followed by the number of the week. But the rule is Monday always starts with number 2. So let's see, how do you say Monday then?
Thứ hai.
Yeah, thứ hai. Remember, hai is 2. And what about Thursday?
Thứ năm.
Yep, exactly. Thứ năm.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Saturday?
Thứ bảy.
Perfect. What about Sunday?
Thứ năm.
Good guess, but no. It's again similar to Mandarin. It's a special word for Sunday is Chủ nhật. Chủ nhật. Yeah. So technically, Chủ nhật means the day of Christ.
Okay.
Yeah. So in Christianity, I believe that Sunday is a day that I think Jesus was born, and that's why, because Vietnamese culture is heavily influenced by Christianity, so that is why we use Sunday as the day of Christ born. Okay, if you know the answer, how to ask a question, how to ask what day is it today? The rule is to add thứ followed by the question word mấy. Hôm nay là thứ mấy? What does that mean?
Today. Which day is it today?
Yep. How do you answer the question?
Hôm nay là thứ năm.
Perfect. Yep. Let's move on to dates. So date first, you will have to say ngày followed by the number of the date itself. So for example, the 26th, you say ngày 26, right? Ngày is date, 26 is 26. Very simple. How do you say the 24th?
Ngày 24.
Yep. Or 24. I mean, technically correct is 24.
Okay.
Yeah. So 24 is like the two interchangeable words, but when it comes to date and time, you usually say tư instead of 4. 4 is mostly for counter, but if you want to go back to the previous lesson, that's when stuff covered.
Okay.
Now, month. Month in Vietnamese is tháng.
Tháng.
Yeah, followed by the month of the year. Exactly. Yeah, and again, this is very simple. January start with number 1, and it goes all the way to December, which is 12, right? So, how do you say May?
May. So, tháng năm.
Perfect. Yep, tháng năm. What about December?
Tháng 12.
Yes, that is wonderful. Okay. Last but not least, is year. Year in Vietnamese is năm.
Năm.
Sounds like number 5, right? Very simple to remember. It literally means năm. Same pronunciation. It's just that năm means year. 20, right? You don't have to say 20 is 20, right? You can say 20. Okay. And the last 2 number, like the one that comes after the first 2.
Yeah.
You usually use it as a compound number. For example, 2021, right? You would say hai không, right? The first two number is always stand by itself. Hai không, 21. Right? 21 is 21. Exactly.
Okay.
It's like 2021. Understand?
Yeah.
So give example. How do you say 2012?
Hai không mười hai.
And this one a bit tough though. What about 2005?
Hai không không nào.
Yep, that is correct. I mean that's not wrong. You cannot really say like you cannot really combine 0 with 10 or something. 2005. Technically that is correct.
Okay, sounds good.
So how do we say dates in normal daily life? So the rule is always start with date first, month, and then year. Year is optional, but usually you can just say date in a month.
Okay.
For instance, how do you say today is January 28th?
Ngày
Yeah.
20 tháng 1.
1. Yeah. 28 tháng 1. How about the 4th of April? Try that.
Okay. Cũng vậy. Ngày thứ
4. And you have to communicate and talk to me a lot in Vietnamese in order to get accustomed to how dating time works in Vietnamese. But yeah, just have to learn it. Anyway, try.
So it's ngày 4 tháng 4.
Yes, that is correct. And 4 tháng 4. It's very weird, right? It's very. I know. As a Vietnamese, I find things strange at time as well. This time is going to be a quick lesson about how to ask what date is it today. So according to the time and date rules that I just talked to you about, where you say ngày, like the respective word to describe the day and month, which is ngày and tháng, followed by its number. So according to that rule, what is the number question word that is used to ask this question?
Ngày.
Right? Perfect. Then let me ask you a question. How do you say what date is it today? Give me your best guess.
Hôm nay ngày mấy.
Yep. Hôm nay ngày mấy or hôm nay là ngày mấy. It's okay too.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can feel free to ignore the month part out if you would like to, because let's just assume that the person who answered the question may know the month as well, or you should be able to know the month. Last section of today's lesson will be time. So a general rule of thumb, always to remember when it comes to time, hour or minute or even second, always precedes by the number first and then the unit afterward. For example, you say 4 o'clock, for example, right? In Vietnamese, you have to say 4 giờ. Giờ is the unit for hour.
Okay.
Repeat after me, giờ.
Giờ.
Okay. How do you say 9 o'clock?
9 giờ.
That's it. Okay. What about minute? Again, the rule is that number first and then unit. So minute in Vietnamese is phút.
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 Exactly. Okay. How do you say 8:40?
So 8 giờ 40 is 40 phút.
That is insane. She got it first time without practicing at all. Wonderful. How do you say 12:12?
12 giờ 12 phút.
Out of this world. There's no wrong even in pronunciation. Great job, Demi. Second is giây.
Giây.
Yeah, 20 giây is 20 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, but just let you know, you don't have to memorize that. but the most important to remember is that the means hour, phút means minute, and the rule is that the number always goes before the unit of measurement.
Okay, sounds good.
What do you do when you don't know the time? You ask questions, right? So I think this is gonna come naturally to you. You know, again, exactly similar to dates as well. So what is the question word for number?
Wait.
Exactly. Okay. How do you ask what time is it?
Mấy giờ?
That's it. You don't even have to include mấy phút. You can say mấy giờ mấy phút, but the general way of asking time is just 1 hour.
Yeah.
And that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining today's lesson. We hope you guys learned a lot about time, dates, months, year, and day in both Vietnamese and Mandarin. Hope you guys enjoy, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.